All right, folks. All right, folks. She's a fashionista, man. She's a lawyer. She's an entertainer. She's a TV host. She's a lecturer. She's everything. Put your hands together. Show some love for Sandra Ankobiah. Hey, there we go. There. Hey, and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you so
good to
much
have you here.
It's good to be back.
I know.
It's good to
Welcome
see you.
back.
Thank
Just stick
you.
around. We're going to take a pause for a commercial break. We'll be right back. Folks, stick around. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your swagalicious sugar daddy will be right back.
I love the atmosphere in here.
Oh, really? Well, the atmosphere
Lots of
loves
good
you.
energy. Thank you.
Well, where have you been? You disappeared from New Day. You're very, very active on New Day. And then you disappeared.
I did.
And the last time I saw you, though, I saw you on GTV. You're doing something with first-time voters.
Yes, with the electoral commission.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yes, I've been off New Day for about a year now, a little over a year. And I'm doing other things now.
Why did you leave?
Why did I leave? I think I got bored. I don't know if it's nice to say that, but I've been doing it for about 2.5 years.
It was becoming too routine for you?
It was becoming too routine, and the show had also drifted a bit off focus from when I first joined. So that passion just wasn't there anymore.
Oh, really?
And when you're doing something and you're not so passionate about it, it just doesn't make any sense. So
especially when you have to get up 4 a.m. to go do it.
Especially when you have to wake up at 4 a.m. to go do it, then you know that there's something wrong somewhere.
But it drifted from what to what? I mean...
Okay, so when the show first started, it was meant, or it's supposed to be, a lifestyle breakfast show, breakfast style show.
Okay.
And that's what it was for a while, but then the production team changed a couple of times along the way, and it became a bit too heavy.
Okay.
I just, anyway.
Okay. But you do your law practice anyway?
I do law, yes.
Okay. And you set up a school? Did I hear you've set up a school?
Yes, we do. Nanaba Namwa and I set up a media training facility. It's a 6-week intensive media training course where young people or people who have a passion for a career in the media can come and get practical training. Wow. When I say practical training, you're not there to come and read textbooks and so on and so forth. You can do that elsewhere and come for the practical skill. The reason why we decided to do this was we realized that there was a gap. A lot of these young people who would come to the networks or TV stations would come with all these big degrees and qualifications and so on and so forth, first degrees and what have you. But then when you put them in front of the camera, there's nothing. So that's practical skill. I mean, you can have all of the degrees and all of the qualifications, but for a job in the media, if you want to be a newsreader, a TV presenter,
the presentation skills?
The skill, you need that skill, and that's what we found was missing after sitting through a few auditions. So we just decided that we would do that because we realized that most of these media schools didn't offer that. They'll just take you through the theoretical aspects, you know. They don't. At our facility, for instance, we have a studio set up right in the classroom. So every single day you're there, you're put in the chair or on the presenting set, and you're...
So it's like a set.
It's a set, so you get that feel, exactly. It's practical. You're not there to come and read and write. I mean, you do a little bit of that, obviously. But the main focus is for practical training. So we have cameras, we record you, you get to view your recordings or your tapes and see what you've done. So we give you that practical aspect of the media training.
How do you do? What did you get in? Is there an audition process to qualify?
No, you just apply.
Really?
It's just like going to any institution,
Okay.
educational institution. You apply, we review your application, and then we offer deserving applicants a place.
What's the minimum threshold you're looking at?
And the minimum qualification to be able to apply is an SHS certificate. So as long as you've finished SHS, you're welcome to apply.
And it's a 6 week course?
It's a 6-week course.
And what are the courses?
Intensive.
Intense.
So we offer news reading, TV presenting, image consulting, that is branding. We do news reporting and interviewing skills. Yes.
Wow.
And I must mention also that we do give our trainees, the top 10 trainees, internships at various media houses. So I'm very pleased to announce that out of our first batch, most of them have been placed. We have some at Viasat, working in the newsroom.
Really?
Oh yes, we've got some working on this entertainment show, Starbuzz. We've got some at Foresight TV. We just had one person go to Joy today. And so it's not just, you don't just come to us and you leave. We give you a place to go and practice or hone in that skill a little bit more. And then, of course, we'll get you through the door. We'll do our best, but you have to go and prove yourself.
You have to prove yourself,
exactly, and be kept and get a job. So, yes. So we're on to our second batch now. We're just finishing. And then we'll be moving on to the next
session. How big are your
session.
class sizes?
35. We're able to take
That's
35 students. Unfortunately, because we do get overwhelmed with applications. Over 200 applications we get at a time.
Wow.
But we are unable to take everybody because our facility cannot accommodate that many people. But we are looking to expand, so in the future we'll be able to take
So you take
more.
a class of 35 and go through the 6 weeks?
We go through the 6 weeks with everybody.
For people who don't know,
If they want to apply,
Yeah.
they can go to our website. It's www.snlearningtree.com. That is www.snlearningtree.com. Or you can also call our offices on 0247 045 920, and that is 0247 045 920. You can make all your inquiries when you call that number.
fantastic. And the numbers and the contacts are on the screen right now. So, of course, make use of it. Now, let's get personal.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they were
I
waiting
remember the last time I was here.
Yeah, the last time we took of, I don't remember, I don't quite remember the answer, but I was put on hold.
Really?
Yeah, I think you said something to the effect that you were lonely.
Oh, wow.
Is that what we?
Did I say that on national television, that I
that-
was lonely?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's always thinking. Oh, wow.
Was it a lie or is that you have never
If I
been lonely?
said that at the time, it must have been true.
But you're not lonely anymore.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Ooh. Well, according to the gossip mill, I don't know. You know, is it Pade? What's the name?
Pade.
Pede?
Quade. Oh, Quade.
Oh, Pede. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
It's payday today. Wow, I can't wait to collect my cash.
That was the rumor mill then. And then there was some speculation that, you had actually concurred and said, yeah, it's true. And then the other says, no. So what was it? Or what is it?
What was the question again?
Well,
you shouldn't believe everything you hear or everything you read. All I'm going to say about this is that I'm very happy at the moment.
Who's making you
very
happy?
happy.
Oh, you're making yourself happy?
I'm making myself happy. I mean,
Who's happy with you?
I'm sure everyone that comes in my space is happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has come into the space?
You right now, aren't you happy?
And I'm very happy.
Exactly. A lot of good energy, good vibes.
Yeah. And also, there was that, you're very rich. There's one about your
Very rich?
Yeah, you're very
Don't
wealthy.
say that.
They were looking at
Like
celebrities'
people
work.
might want to donate some money to me, and then they'll be put up and think I have. No,
But did you hear that? Did you hear you're very wealthy?
I've heard a couple of times. I
Yeah.
don't know where it came from, but no, I am not.
Really? Because
No.
you're always traveling. So on Dubai to Saudi Arabia.
Well,
to,
I do love to travel. I mean, everyone has their hobbies or the things that they like to do. Traveling is one of the things that I like to do. It's not like I wake up every morning and say, yo, today I'm going to New York, tomorrow I'm going to Vegas. No, I plan and I save towards these trips. And so, yes, every now and then I like to treat myself and I go on nice holidays.
What does mean
That
you're
doesn't mean that I'm rich, no.
Doesn't mean, oh,
No,
okay.
not at all.
But so what if you're rich anyway?
Yeah, but
You
I'm
know.
not.
What has been your more exciting trip?
Most exciting destination would... Okay, favorite place of all time is Paris. Love,
Paris.
love, love,
Really?
love Paris.
You speak French?
Un petit peu. Un peu, un peu. Oui. And the place that I have most enjoyed would probably be Mykonos and Santorini, both in Greece.
Oh, really?
Divine. Divine, absolutely divine. Lots of clear blue water, good food, salads. It was amazing. I'd go back if I had the money.
And how is law practice? How is...
To be honest with you, it's not what I thought it would be.
Really?
In the sense that I think it's the practice here in Ghana. I did my LLB and my LLM, my first degree and my master's in the UK. And it was fine. I think if I had stayed on in the UK, I would have enjoyed practice a little bit more. When I say practice, I'm talking about the litigation aspect of the practice. I don't find litigation in Ghana very attractive.
Why?
It doesn't appeal to me because of the long processes, and the system is just not what I expected. The processes are long. You have adjournments that take forever. You have, I don't want to go into the nitty-gritty aspect of it, but when I was doing my pupillage, I didn't have a choice. I had to go to court because that's sort of like an internship, and your boss tells you what to do and you go and do it. Now I call the shots. I can decide what to do and what not to do. And I find that I'm not a litigator. I don't like to go to court. And really and truly, not every lawyer goes to court.
Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of people don't know. So they tend to say, oh, Sandra, is she practicing law? We don't see you. And do you come to court? What do you mean you don't see me in court? Maybe I think what they're trying to say is they don't see me, they don't see photographs of me in my gown and my wig and all of that. But what they don't know is that that is even against our code of ethics. It's against the code of conduct. I can be disbarred for taking photographs in my gown and my wig. So even if I was going to court, you wouldn't know because I can't put it out there unless, of course, you come into the courtroom and observe proceedings. But the truth is, I don't like to go to court. I go when I have to, but I don't like it. So I'm more of a desk type lawyer. I do the research and do all the desk type work. Like a lot of lawyers in Ghana do. Not everybody goes to court. In the UK, for instance, there's a clear distinction. You have the solicitors and you have the barristers. Solicitors don't go to court at all. They do all the work and then the barrister takes it to court and argues the case. In Ghana, we don't have that clear distinction. Everybody's a barrister, so it's up to you to decide exactly what kind of practice you want to be involved in. So, yes, I do more property and land.
Okay.
At my firm, yeah.
Okay. Wow, but in Accra, that should keep you quite busy. Land, property?
In the last couple of years, not so much the property aspect I'm talking about. The property market's been down, so it hasn't been too good, but a few years ago, yes, it was good work. Yeah.
And then finally, the program, the First Time Voters program.
Yes, the First Time Voters Project.
Project.
It's called, yes.
Okay.
So that is a campaign that is spearheaded by me, and it's geared towards first-time voters. When I say first-time voters, I mean people who will be voting for the very first time this year or in this upcoming election. Obviously, people who are 18, citizens of the country, and have registered. The reason why I decided to embark upon this campaign was actually, it's quite an interesting story. I was having a conversation with a friend's little sister who had just turned 18 and would be eligible to vote in the upcoming election. It would surprise you to know that she didn't know that she had to register to vote. She just thought she'd turn up on December 7th and vote. And this is someone who lives in Accra, quote unquote, someone who's supposed to be educated.
Wow.
And they didn't even know that they were supposed to register to vote. I mean, it's a bit late. Well, not a bit. It's absolutely late for the the education on registration, because that window has closed. But it got me thinking, and I realized that there would be a lot of young people out there who would also not be too conversant with the whole electoral process. I cast my mind back to when I voted for the first time. And I don't remember it too clearly, but I know for a fact that I didn't know about the process. I was just excited to be able to vote for the first time. I know that I was particularly excited that I was going to get an ID card because at the time I'm sure my parents had my passport, so I didn't have my own, you know. So I was excited that I'd come of age and I would be a part of the process, but I didn't really understand it. There are a lot of things that you can do that would constitute electoral offense. A lot of people don't know. I have even learned so much on this campaign. So many do's and don'ts when it comes to election day or during voting, when you're voting. So I just thought it would be a good project to embark on.
So you're targeting those who've never done before?
No, those have never done. But it would interest you to know as well that there are people who've been voting for years who still don't even, don't know about the process. I tell you what, we went to Jamestown. We went to educate the fisher folk over there. And first of all, when we got there, some of them thought it was voting day, election day.
Wow.
They were very upset. Why didn't we tell them that it was election day so that they bring their ID cards? They left it at home.
Wow.
They came and lined up. They thought it was voting
Election
day.
day.
They were coming to come and vote because where we go with the screens, the polling booths and the ballot boxes and everything to demonstrate. We go through the whole simulation exercise because that's part of the education, to take them through the whole process.
So they sort of set up
they saw
and
everything
they thought it was...
and they lined up. Those who had their cards on them, I guess. Wow. And those who didn't were upset. Why didn't we tell them? ID cards. So then you have to explain to them that first of all, it is not election day. Calm down. It is December 7th. And then secondly, as part of the education, you don't even need your ID card to vote this year. You can vote without your ID if you've left it at home. As long as you've registered and you're in the system, you can vote. So then you go through the process. And it's been very eye-opening for me, extremely insightful. I have learned so much, like I said, about some do's and don'ts, about what colors you can wear, you can't wear to the polling stations, about not selling or drinking alcohol within certain feet or yards of a polling center. And even inscriptions on your outfits and things like that. So it's been very educative, even for myself. And I believe that the people that we've been able to impact the information to have received it very well as well.
Wow, show some love, show some love. And okay. So voting is not too long away. So what do you do to relax if you're not?
When I finally get the time to relax, I sleep. I like to sleep a lot, yes, when I have the time. I read. I do a lot of reading. And I swim. And I travel when I can afford. When I can afford to. That's what I do.
Okay, great. Well, Sandra, we thought we'd bring you here and catch up, even though I didn't think I caught up.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Already?
You said that the last time too, you
Did
know?
I?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, I said the last time too. Yeah, but I wanted to catch up. And
wow, okay. But how have you been?
I've been good.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been good. I've been hanging.
You look like you've been good.
Really?
You
I've
look
been
good.
good. In all the strictest sense of the word, good in everything.
We thank God.
Yes. Show some love, man. One more time.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Thank you for coming and catching up with us, or letting us catch up with you. And folks, it's been great. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Don't move, don't blink, don't breathe. The KSM Show will be right back.
The KSM Show